Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Varun, and today is the beginning of my weekend recording sessions. I am so level 11 out of 10 excited to be getting back in and playing. And I've been doing a lot of thinking and planning outside the game while I was away this week doing work and stuff. And the previous 3 episodes to this one, I actually did on a work night because I just was craving playing it so much. But I felt so scatterbrained and felt like I was hardly talking at all, and just told myself just wait till the weekend and just give yourself a little break and think and plan outside of it a little bit. And so the things I have come up with are, and the most important one is that I was working towards going to Falgora, I think was the very first planet I have researched. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not Gleba or Vulcanus. Yep, Falgora. And I realized that, okay, I'm gonna hop in this rocket, and then this rocket is going to fly up to the space platform. We will then take this thing and fly it to the thing, and I'll go down to the surface, and then it hit me that how am I going to get back up to that space platform and come home? And especially what happens if all of a sudden biters start attacking my base or something like that while I'm away. So I decided I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit with going there. I'm going to get a little more organized. So the main things I want to do is finish setting up all the robot stuff. I need to get the rest of the chests because that'll allow me to start doing a robo mall. And that will allow me to quickly add in a lot of buildings and different things that I'm missing. I also wanted to try to experiment, per the request of somebody who left a comment, to check out all the rest of the military stuff. They suggested they love using flamethrowers and grenades, and I've literally never touched those hardly I know I've tried them a long time ago, but I never ever use them because I kind of just don't know how well they do because I just gravitate towards the things I'm used to. So I'm going to try and experiment with more of the military stuff, and so that's another thing I want to be able to add into the bus here. A couple other minor notes I left myself were to set up solar and try to set up nuclear, because power, I'm assuming, is not going to suffice once we really start kicking things back on, because right now we're not even researching anything. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan here, is just kind of securing things here a little bit more. I might go and try and push back the biter bases a little more before I fly over there, and just being very, very sure I have a way to get back. Because I don't want to be stuck over there and then have the alarms just going off because this base is being destroyed and I'm over there trying to figure out how to get back. So let's begin with adding in the rest of those chests. Oh yeah, so some other comments that were left were somebody had mentioned that I did my military backwards over here, where instead of one chest or 3 of these to 1 red, it was backwards, and you only need 1 of these to 3 red. And I think I did get that ratio correct when I did my military science down here. Yes, I only needed the 2 red ones to support these 5s, but I don't have 6 of these down here to support these 2. So I did get correct later on. I think it was that same person who mentioned something about my red science with the side loading, and I wanted to just kind of, they did have a very good point there, because I did right here, I'm doing a side load. And what this does is it forces it to take from the very inside lane. And I think that isn't an issue only because I think I balance. Oh no, I don't have it balanced over here. And if it was an issue earlier, I doubt it's an issue now, just because I have such insane high throughput of materials. But they did raise a good point that this can cause. Where was it again? I just zoomed out. Oh, because I was, yep, right here. This can cause it to drain essentially just one side of the belt, leaving you with only the other half essentially going down the other side. I think it's not usually that big of an issue, but I know that it can cause some weird balancing issues and stuff. So I did just want to just check on that. I don't think I can really tell right now until I kick everything back on. But I did want to make sure I looked at that and didn't forget to check that out. Okay, but let's continue adding these chests. I already have this set up to do this, or at least kind of set up and prepared for the rest of the items. So I'm actually going to get my robots back on here. Okay. See here, and there's 3 more chests. 1, 2, 3. Like this. 1, 2, and 3. So it's kind of weird. Like, I've been doing this now for, I want to say, close to 2 months, or maybe 2 months, doing this recording, starting with the Exotic Industries mod. And up until I started doing the Space Age stuff, I swear I had maybe 5 comments, and 2 of those were my best friend and my girlfriend being like, "Oh wow, we'll support you, we'll subscribe, we'll go comment." And so I actually got so used to just not checking comments, and then this week I just decided just to check and see how the videos were doing, and I had like 5 or 6 comments out of nowhere, and a lot more comments, and that's really fun and exciting to be kind of doing that, or to be having that feedback. And so thank you for everybody who has provided that feedback and commented, or anybody who's said anything. Everyone's had really positive things to say, or just awesome feedback. So keep it coming, guys. It's great. One other person, which was very surprising to me, had mentioned that they'd like me to explain things in a little greater detail, because they've actually never played this game, and they wanted to just kind of see it and learn more about it. And I never kind of imagined that I would have someone who wasn't interested in the game checking it out. It just kind of never occurred to me. But I do want to try to make a better effort to explain things in a little more detail. At least just to give myself more things to discuss. Which one is this? This is the active provider chest. Set that here. And this one is the buffer chests, the green ones. Okay, and these need red and green chips. Let's be like this. That's all right. That tree can stay. Okay. So the reason I'm getting these set up is because specifically this blue chest is going to make our lives so much easier. And bots, yeah, they're amazing. Like, you've probably seen the benefits of bots up to this point. But, oh man, once you see the benefits of this blue chest, your mind's gonna be blown. So what this chest does, the requester, is it allows us to tell the bots to bring material specifically to that chest. And so, like how we have all these belts and things going everywhere for all of these mall items, now what we can do is, say we have, what's one thing we want to be adding in here? I know there is something I know I want to be, rocket silos, right? This is a ridiculously, not even going to say ridiculous, but it takes 5 different items, you know, 3 belts worth of different items to actually get them all in here, minimum. But what we're going to do is we're going to set this next to concrete, maybe bring in steel just because those are also very large. But the blue chips, the electric engine units, and pipe, we're going to have the bots bring to this. So now, let's go find, our concrete is up here. Let's try and get a little bit more light action going here. This week I actually started watching Day 9, one of my very large inspirations for trying to do this. He started playing Space Age, and and I'm like really understanding the importance of being able to see at night when you're just watching the person play and stuff like that. And so I'm definitely gonna try and get lights in here a lot more. Oh yeah, I purposely put those in there. Okay, so do I have... Yep, steel's actually right over there, and so I'm going to steal that, with a side load, because I just love using this as a quick way to get the specific item you need off the line there. And let's come down this way, jump over, use the robots, and then brings down like that. Actually, let's bring it down all the way so it can grab from all of these. So now we'll put the chest here. Get these things lined up. Get the inserters lined up. And now this is where the magic's going to happen. So the shift right click, shift left click for copying and pasting a recipe, like going like this. You can also do that to paste the recipe into the requests of the requester chest. And the beauty of that is, also I never even added this into the Malls network. Let's do that quick. Give it a power pole. Okay. And the beauty of that is it will actually request enough so that it should match the throughput or the rate of the machine. So sometimes, so like when this one, because it's requesting so many of these, what I like to do is use a much slower machine. So we can actually take the tier 1 assembler here. So I'll demonstrate with both of them here. So this is going to happen very quickly, but if I shift right click this and get this tree out of the way, shift left click this, it's now going to be requesting every single thing, and robots are going to be coming very quickly to fill this with all of these different things. Oh, it actually didn't do a ton. Okay, now I'm actually curious. So if I put the recipe on the slower machine, shift right click this one, shift left click now. Is that something that changed? Maybe. Yeah, actually it kind of looks like it. So even though this one has, on the right you can see crafting speed of 0.5, this one has a crafting speed of 0.75, it used to actually force it to request more, but now it looks like it will only request the amount the recipe needs for just one of them. Again, because we're putting steel and the concrete in by hand, we don't need to request that. Yeah, this will allow us to make just a very, very tight mall where we could have absolutely every ingredient be brought for every single item. So now the next part becomes adding in these things into the mall. Pipe and electric engines. Or I wouldn't say add them to the mall, adding them into the logistics network. Here's where I have my pipe. So as long as I have space in my inventory, I'm just going to pick these up and then do the mall bot chest. Pipe and undergroundies. Set this to. You know what I'm actually going to do too is fix my mall bot chest blueprint thing here. I had a really awesome idea that I utilized in my previous playthrough, the Exotic Industries playthrough. It's a 250. I like to have a lot of those. Okay. So what I mean by fixing my mall bot chest blueprint is, so what I want to do is, don't have text plates, that's okay. So I'm going to do 1, 2, let's do 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 is my plan here, okay? So we're going to set this to 1, 2, and so the idea here is that I'm going to put all of these in a blueprint book so that I can use the mouse wheel to quickly scroll through them and choose the number I want inside, and then I don't have to set this ever again as I'm laying these down. That's 5, this will be 10. Kind of losing my place here a little bit. Let's see my body. Okay, 5, 10, 25. Wait, let's do 20, because nothing actually stacks to 25. Oh, I tried just using the arrow keys to move my character. Okay, so 50. And this just helps so much. It makes this very, very quick. You know what I actually did? I should ask if people are interested in these blueprints. I know that I've seen other YouTubers, 200, yeah, have put links to like a website or to some place where people can have access to these blueprints, and so I could definitely work on doing that for people if they're interested. 500. I think so. Oh, did I do that wrong? Am I talking too much? 100, 200, 500, 1,000. I think I messed up my ordering here. Somewhere 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000. Okay, get rid of that one. So now we will start adding these in. Okay, let's create the blueprint book first. Blueprint book. Blueprints. Mall bot chests. Okay. Alt B is the hotkey. And I'm going to label this one the number that it is. Because it shows you the name when you're holding over the blueprint. All that chest, 1. 2. There's a lot of. This is all going to be worth it in the end, I promise you. 4. I think I just messed it up. I think my 4 is correct. Yep, and then 5 and 10 are not. Yep. Okay. Let's do it like this. 4. Oop. So this one is the 5, yep. Blueprint. I was trying to just be super fast and then just realized I wasn't even doing it correct. 5, save blueprint. Actually, this might even be faster. 10, save blueprint. 20. I wonder if it's... Oh, well, we're almost there. 20, 50. Oh, that's already in the... That's this one. $100. $200. Got a rhythm going now. 500. And 1,000. Boom, there we go. So now, as I'm going through and adding things into the mall, I'll be able to pull this bad boy out, and holding, shift allows me to then scroll through these and find the right one. So what I think I want to do is also this bus recycler. I'm going to add this into it as well, because these kind of go hand in hand together, the bus recycler and the mall bot chests. So I could even throw this on the hotbar to make it much easier to do what we're about to do. So we need to add in, wait a second, no, I thought blue chips were already in this thing. Yeah, blue chips are in it. Oh, that's right, okay. It seems that the logistics network is having trouble because the items are being taken out of there immediately. So let's actually enable if anything is greater than 90. And let's set this to 200 so that there's plenty in there. There we go. That'll help them get that pipe moving. I think it's cool that they changed that so now that you don't have to try and utilize a slower machine to set that correctly. Electric engines. That is what needs to be added into the mall next. Oh, my beautiful upgraded tank. I think I will add it in right here. Just realized that hasn't been working this whole time. Is this one? Negative. Where are the batteries for this line? Not happening? That's interesting. Okay. Anyways. I almost just tried opening up the thing again for this. Okay, let's do 100. That seems fine. Okay. So now that is going to be made. Let's see if we can add in a couple more things really quick. So the other military things I haven't really added in, well, technically I haven't added in any of these things. Let's start doing that. Alright, since this is my mall area, yeah, I think I can plan to move it further this way. Potentially even out this way as well. But I think I'll just start right in here for now. So let's we're gonna need to do 1, 2, 3 of these for the personal things. Guess I don't need to add the weapons, because I'll only need one of those. But adding in grenades, poison capsules, slowdown capsules, defender capsules, and distractor capsules are definitely something I also want to do. Okay. Oh, and the personal batteries and solar panels, yeah, we should add. So let's focus on these 6 first, the equipment grid items. And let's start right over here. Is there room for all 6? No. Let's do it like this. 1, 2. It actually makes me wonder if the better thing to do here would be to, yeah, actually I'm gonna do that. Stay with me for a second. My plan here is to kind of make a little blueprint for this as well. I'm gonna set this to be, I think primarily these things will be 50. Nope. Keep pressing the run. Taking a second to get used to these hotkeys. Yeah. That should be perfect. Bot, mall, assembler. Should I throw that in the? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it in here. Okay. I go boop, boop, boop. All those laid down very quickly. And then I can also use this to, well, it's on my hotbar. Set these how I want to, and I think I want them all to be at around 5. Well, okay, let's set these recipes first. So that'll help me determine what I want them to be. Okay. Wait, do I need a remote for this? Using the remote. I don't see it like a defender discharge remote thing. We'll figure that out eventually. Okay. So this one I probably want to be 10. This one I'll have be 20. Really, it's just to feed this one. Have this one be 10 as well. You know, and actually I think I'll have this one be 10 and this one be 10. This one will be 1. So I think I only need one of those. Awesome, so now we use shift right click, shift left click to put the recipes where they need to go. And the bot should be bringing everything. Wonderful. Okay. So I think I'm going to wrap this up here and hop into the next episode. But we will begin adding in whatever these things need to the mall network here, or the logistics network, to get them rolling. So thank you so much for joining me. Looking forward to seeing you next one, and take care.